Brethren, I pray you sing a new song. Sing praise in the assembly of the righteous. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let the high praise of God be on the mouths of the saints and a two-edged sword in their hands to execute vengeance on the demonic nations and punishments on those peoples, to bind their kings with chains. This honor have all his saints. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Sing to him a new song.
To show you that it's in the Bible. So whether they hear or whether they forbear, hey, we doing our job at the end of the day, man.
This is Revelation chapter 16, verse 12.
Right.
And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates,
Right.
and the water thereof was dried up,
Right.
that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared.
Right, so who are the kings of the East, man? Russia, North Korea, China. Hey, and this is the main people that hate America. It's talking about destroying America. So we know this is Bible prophecy, man. Hey, you can look it up yourself. The kings of the East is Russia, China, North Korea. The Most High God is, hey, putting it right in your face, showing you out of the Bible, man. Go ahead.
Done. Verse 13.
Right.
And I saw three unclean spirits like frogs come out the mouth of the dragon,
Right.
and out of the mouth of the beast,
Right.
and out of the mouth of the false prophet.
Right.
For they are the spirits of devils, working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world, to gather them to the battle to the battle of that great day of God Almighty.
Right. And same thing we just read in 2nd Ezra. Hey, Yahushua spoke about it. Zechariah spoke about it. Ezra spoke about it. Yahushua, everybody spoke about this great day that's coming, man. John the Revelator spoke about it. Man, you can't get around it. This day is coming. And it's going to be very horrible, man, and unless you get yourself right with the Most High God.
This is Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 29. Call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about. Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she hath done. Do unto her, for she hath been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel. So kind of like he said, all these people and all these nations, they gonna bend the bow and let them archers fly, let them arrows fly, Salakia. And what's them arrows? That's them nukes. They gonna blow this place up.
Right, you got Satan 1, Satan 2. North Korea always testing their missiles. Man, they ready to do away with America. America is that place, that bully, man. Where that American embassy is in every country, man. This mic's smoking. All right. So, what you got? Yeah, I got it, Joel. No, let's get that.
This is Joel chapter 2 and verse 30. And I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke.
Okay, so I know everybody got the internet. They're on the YouTube. They got the Instagram. So they seeing all of this stuff happen all over the world, right? Where it's got blood like rivers. It's got pestilence. It's got locusts tearing up crops. Right. You know what I'm saying? They seeing all this happening, right? So when you and everybody's been to church, right? At least the majority of the people has been to church, and they've heard some of these things before. So they're familiar with them. Where should they be right now, right? If the word is out on the street, they should be right here, right? If the scriptures are speaking and the Bible, apparently enough hasn't happened. Right. Apparently they're not afraid enough. It hasn't been brought to their front door for them to be afraid or shaken, right? The crack epidemic wasn't enough to wake up you blacks, right? The COVID-19 wasn't enough to cause you to be afraid to come back to the Bible, right? But the Most High God is going to bring worse to this country, right? He's trying to wake you up, and nothing's waking you up yet, right? You got the masks on, riding down the street. We see brothers and sisters with masks on, but they still smoking, right? This is utter chaos. This is confusion, right? So what we're trying to do is show y'all what the Bible is consistently speaking about. It's been consistent from the time of the beginning. Right? Let's get that again.
This is Joel chapter 2 and verse 30. And I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke.
So he said he's going to show wonders in the earth. Everything that you see happening right now is from the Most High God. Whether man is doing it or whether it's nature. The Most High God has everything under his control. Right? Read that one more time for me.
God. And I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke.
Read on.
The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood.
Go ahead.
Before the great and terrible day of the Lord come.
Before the great and terrible day of the Lord come. Right? There's a great and terrible day coming. A great and terrible day. Are you ready for that day? What are you going to do? Right? You're just going to wait for it to come? That's not wise. Shouldn't you prepare for it? Or at least try to? Shouldn't you try to get in these scriptures? Shouldn't you try to get into the word? Man, what's going to wake us up? The Most High God's like, I'm going to send AIDS to help wake y'all up. Did that wake us up? No, it didn't. Did COVID-19 wake you up? No, it didn't. It didn't bring you back to the word. What's bringing you back to the word? What's gathering yourself together? What's bringing you back to your people? Eventually, there's going to come a time where it's going to be too terrible and you're going to run to your people. You're going to seek salvation. Try to.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 9 and verse 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Read that again.
Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Then at the very same time shall they begin to understand.
God. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. God. There's earthquakes and uproars of the people of the world happening right now. And before the verse before it says, then when you understand that the Most High is going to come back and visit his people. This is one of the plagues that he's sending upon this place. Uproars of people to let you know that he finna come back. Verse 4, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Since Enoch, this has been going on since Enoch time. We've been out here speaking this, but our people still ain't woke up like the brother said. What more will it take? He already got us out of Egypt. What more will it take? He got us out of all these captivities. What more will it take for you to wake up? Like he said, people got masks on, but they are smoking cigarettes. That's confusion. That's chaos. That's stupidity. Like what's going on?
Right. Hey, brother, you got something you want to? You just heard what you got going on? You got something you want? How you doing, brother? Doing all right? You just here? Just listening? You got something you want to say?
You using us as a decoy or something?
Right. You just trying to get away from something? Trying to seek shelter? Trying to seek safety? Right. Kai.
You might be in the car, right?
What's your
Hey,
father?
what's the race of your father? Your father's black. What's your mother? Your mother's white. Is just your it's not adoption or nothing, is it? No adoption or nothing? Okay. So that's what's up, man. Hey, so you know who you are according to the Bible? Who are you according to the Bible? Huh? You're an Israelite? Okay. So you know what tribe you come from? What tribe you come from?
God bless y'all.
Judah?
What's up, Travis?
So how you know about that? Been doing a little bit of research and studying? Huh? Oh, okay. Hey, you smart then. You're using that internet for wise research then. You're not using it just to look up folly, right? All praises, man. So what should you be doing since you know all that?
Bring it out.
You know all that. You know that you're an Israelite. You know you know what tribe you're from, right? What should you be doing, brother? Preaching, right? Not just that, but the brothers are going to bring out the scriptures on what you should be doing. You want to make sure that you know, because I wasn't able to identify you, right? I wasn't able to identify you. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? All right.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12. And now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
All right, so brother, you know you're an Israelite, so he's speaking to you, so your ears should be up. Check this out.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul. To keep the commandments of the Lord.
To do what?
To keep the commandments of the Lord.
Y'all see you got a beard on. I see you got your beard. All praises. That's commandment. You know that, right? You shaving it? You're not trimming it up or nothing? All praises. So he said, to fear the Lord thy God and keep the commandments of the Lord, right? You got something else? Let's get that.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of men. For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
So it said, don't lose that place. But it said to fear the Lord and keep his commandments, right? Read the last verse again. Read 14.
God, verse 14. For God shall bring every work into judgment.
So he's going to bring every work into judgment. Everything you do, right? Whether it be you passing out, you giving your money, your last to your brothers, to your sisters, whatever whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? He's going to take those works into consideration at the end of the day. Let's listen to that up again. Let's read that from the top.
Done. For God shall bring every work into judgment.
So he's going to bring every work into judgment.
With every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
Every secret thing, whether it be good and whether it be evil. You got that?
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ.
So everybody's going to appear before the judgment seat of Christ, right?
That every one may receive the things done in his body according to that he hath done, whether it be good or bad.
Everything that's done in your body, you're going to take account for it, whether it be good or whether it be bad. You're going to have to take an account for that. You see what I'm saying? So let's get Hebrews 10 and 25. So we already know what you should be doing is doing the commandments of God, right? Keeping his word, fearing him, keeping his word, having faith in his son. This is what's commanded for us to do that's in the Bible, right? Okay, so something else we want to get to you, want you to know, okay?
Hebrews 10 and 5. Con, it's the book of Hebrews, chapter 10 and verse 5. 25, Con. It says, not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together.
It says, not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together. So we're supposed to be gathering ourselves together. Once you know you're an Israelite, this is something that's commanded for you to do. Once you know that you're an Israelite, it is a curse, especially if you know the curses. You know it's a curse to be separated from your brothers, right? He scattered us. It was a curse to be scattered, to be separated, right? That was a curse, right? So to be away from your knowledge, to be away from your wisdom, to be away from your people, that's a curse, brother. Read that from the top.
Not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together, as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as ye see the day approaching.
Right. So when we see the day approaching, we see martial law coming, right? So we're going to be exhorting our brothers more so in that day, right? When they're doing good, we're going to acknowledge that, right? We're going to exhort our brothers, right? When we see them keep their commandment, when we see them got their beard on, when they see they got their fringes on, right? We're going to exhort our brothers more so when we see the day approach, right? We know the day is coming. We see martial law in California, right? We see these things happening, right? We see these pestilence, right? So what you going to do, brother? You got the floor. What you going to do? You don't know? So how much have you, what do you know? You know that you're an Israelite, right? Go ahead.
Hey, so you was listening to everything he said, right? Dude, we know you're Israelite, but do you actually believe it? Uh-oh. Yeah, I know that's what the problem was. You don't really believe it, right?
Why don't you believe it?
But why? What is the problem? Because people excuse is they see holes in the Bible, contradictions in the Bible, right? So why don't you believe it? Come talk to me, bro. Ain't gonna do nothing to you. The Bible is the Bible?
I believe the Bible.
You believe in the Bible, but you don't believe that we the 12 tribes of Israel? Okay, so let's go to Deuteronomy 28 right quick. So, who told you was an Israelite? Where did you see it at?
That's what the Israelites said.
No, I'm asking you. How did you find out you was Israelite? YouTube? So, and you say you don't believe it. They didn't give you the proof? Did they ever go to Deuteronomy 28 and show you? right, so let's go to Deuteronomy 28. You said your father from Judah, right? He's a Negro. All right. 28 and let's get 15. Yeah, right.
When that question come out, he's
Right.
smiling.
Like, hey, I got him. All right, Con, go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
All right, so the Most High God set before us blessings and curses. Blessings if we do what he told him, he told us to do, and curses if we didn't. We understand that the Israelites in the Bible, you read throughout the whole Bible, they always did not listen to him, right? So these curses, we're going over the curses because we understand that the Israelites, like I just said, never listened anyway. So let's just go over the curses and see what people this apply to. Because you look around the world, bro, nobody's following the Bible. So,
Verse
all right, go ahead.
Verse 16, cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Right, so who do people cursed in the city? Just around the world. Who's cursed in the city? Who's always in the ghettos? Who is that? You pointing at them. Are you not them?
We all in there.
Us? Who is we all?
All of them.
You might have to show us a picture of your daddy black or something. This dude's getting a little shaky right now.
Family photo, man.
Yeah, Con. So look, let's keep going though. Drop down to 46.
46 times. Unless you fella.
So this is another one of the curses, but we're just gonna skim through the curses. We ain't gonna go through all of them.